It's gone down to yet another overtime period. First place keeps changing like a puck being stick-handled, and you miss the best game all season. You've got to relive the heart-pounding, head-thumping on the edge of your seat excitement. Each day you want to hear why. You need to find out more. And here comes another run at the cup. You eat, sleep, breathe the game, not because you want to, but because you have to. If it happens on or off the ice, it happens here. Molson, that's hockey with Gord Miller, TSN. Off the Record with Michael Landsberg, where athletes, entertainers, and the top names in sports speak their minds on the hottest issues to hit the sports pages. Off the Record with Michael Landsberg, weekdays on TSN. NASCAR roars all week long with practicing, qualifying, and the big one, the Daytona 500, right here on TSN. Friday night, the NBA's on TSN. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take their show on the road to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. NBA excitement is on TSN Friday. It's gone down to yet another overtime period. First place keeps changing like a puck being stick-handled, and you miss the best game all season. You've got to relive the heart-pounding, head-thumping on the edge of your seat excitement. Each day you want to hear why. You need to find out more. And here comes another run at the cup. You eat, sleep, breathe the game, not because you want to, but because you have to. If it happens on or off the ice, it happens here. Molson, that's hockey with Gord Miller, TSN. This February, it'll be taking the country by storm. Let the games begin. The 1999 Canada Winter Games from Corner Brook, Newfoundland begins February 20th. TSN. TSN Sports Desk with Jim Van Horn. Canada's most complete source for sports news and information. Sports Desk with Jim Van Horn. Weekdays on TSN.
Welcome to TSN Tonight's Sports Desk. Coming up at 11 Eastern, right after Raw, we'll have highlights from all the action in the NBA and the NHL, including the Battle of Alberta, edition number 130. Oilers in Calgary. Calgary winless in their last 4 overall. Look who is on the bench for this one. Yes, Ken Reggett. First time since November 4th that he has seen any kind of action, recovering from his back injury. Flames get on the board right here. Phil Housley off Marty McSorley's stick. 1-0 Calgary, still in the first. Flames looking for more, and here is Theoren Fleury, number 818 in his career. 5 to go to break Al McInnes's all-time goal-scoring record. Flames leading it right now after 20. Elsewhere, St. Louis in front of Florida 5-4 thanks to Pavel Dimitra's 23rd. Mike Ricci's 10th has San Jose in front of Phoenix right now. 1-0 Sports Desk, as I said, coming up at 11 Eastern. WWF Raw is back right after this.
Get in the paint and tune in to what's happening around the NBA. All the hoopla, all the big names, every team, every game on every day. Take a big look at what's up with the Raptors and Grizzlies. Host James Duffy gets closer to the action each week. Get in the paint Mondays on TSN.
Don't bother knocking, because the house will be rocking on TSN this curling season. The best in the game will be shooting out the lights from coast to coast. TSN delivers all the action from St. John's, Newfoundland to Victoria, BC, including expanded coverage of the Scott, Labatt Brier, and Ford Worlds. Championship curling coverage. See it, live it, TSN.
Every week, TSN hits the ice with the great plays and the great players like you've never seen them before. Join host Brett Lindros as the NHLPA presents Be a Player, the hockey show on TSN. For 10 seasons, he's blazed down the right wing. 6 times an All-Star. He's hoisted a cup and fired 50. Mark Recchi, the next Be a Player on TSN.
Off the Record with Michael Landsberg, where athletes, entertainers, and the top names in sports speak their minds on the hottest issues to hit the sports pages. Off the Record with Michael Landsberg, weekdays on TSN.
TSN continues a long, strong soccer tradition. Turn to TSN Sundays for all the news from soccer leagues around the world. TSN World of Soccer, Sundays only on TSN.
You're watching the Sports Network, home to the Daytona 500. See it, live it, TSN.
Ahead on the desk, the Panthers claw into their pocketbooks and land a rocket. But with Bury out of the lineup again, could they continue their role? In Edmonton, the Oilers have a chance to even things up as the Battle of Alberta continues. Big Daddy has another chance to renew acquaintances with an old friend. Home sweet home. The Grizz open up the season looking to blaze a trail. Tim was dunking, but would it be enough to sink the Lakers? They built it, and for 68 years they came. We look back at the making of a historical landmark. What has Mark McGuire's record-breaking ball spawned? A whole lot of money.
When it's all said and done, I still got the balls, right? And I still got the big boy right there.
Our plays of the week come up with high-flying excitement. Strike up the band and get ready to mambo. The desk is next. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of The Desk. We hope you had a great weekend. I'm Darren Detition, along with Lisa Bowes. We're glad you tuned in.
Yes, glad you stopped by, and let's begin in the National Hockey League. And you know, Darren, when the Panthers traded for Pavel Bure 3 weeks ago, he right away brought instant respectability to the hockey club, and today the Panthers rewarded the Russian Rocket with instant financial security.
Boy, did they ever. When Pavel Bure and his agent Mike Gillis
Coach's Corner with Don Cherry, brought to you by Canadian Airlines, recognizing the value of teamwork. Live on CBC, Hockey Night in Canada. Brought to you by Ford. For now, forever. Rick Mercer hosts the East Coast Music Awards with performances by Great Big Sea, The Rankins, Richard Wood, and more. The 11th Annual East Coast Music Awards, tomorrow at 8. Sunday, this is Celine Dion. Then it's the East Coast Music Awards, hosted by Rick Mercer and featuring the Rankins and Great Big Sea. Celine Dion. Unbeatable. Unstoppable. One woman in concert. A 1-hour special. This is Celine Dion, Sunday night at 7. Brought to you in part by the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Live on CBC, Hockey Night in Canada. Brought to you by Ford. For now, forever. Sunday, this is Celine Dion. Then it's the East Coast Music Awards, hosted by Rick Mercer and featuring the Rankins and Great Big Sea.
Hello, Canada.
Hello, Canada and hockey.
Hello, Canada and
Hello,
hockey
Canada.
fans in the United States.
This is Hockey Night.
How you doing, Lenny?
Ron, we're exhausted, for God's sakes. We're out here. We got to go get dressed. It's a big game against Chicago, you know.
I'm right around the 160 mark, and that's right where my goals are getting. You gotta be careful. I gotta either eat light or or eat heavy.
Well, you're watching a very magical moment here Malcolm Olson center.
No. I got lots to do before that. I'll get into that. Now, just hang tough here for a minute, like I told Sir.
Well, they were certainly upset with this show. They seem to think we're telling people too much about hockey, and they weren't too happy about that.
You're on Hockey Night in Canada. How does that feel?
That's a lifelong dream.
A lifelong dream?
Yeah.
You know, a little nervous. I hadn't played in almost 2 weeks, so to get the rust out a little bit.